Now this time, let's try something with a fraction. Y equals to 1/2 x minus 2. Okay, let's try to draw this graph. First, I see the y-intercept is what? What's the y-intercept? -2. So it's -2. Okay, and then the slope is 1/2, so change of y over change of x is 1/2. That means anytime you increase x by 2, your y would increase by 1. That's what this means. So you start from this point and you move 2 steps to the right, and the y would increase by 1. So that will be your next point. Okay? And then you again go 2 spots and go up by 1. That's your next point. So that's your graph. That's how you do it. Now, here's how you check. This graph seems to say that 1, 2, 3, 4. Here you have 4, 0. 4, 0 seems to be a point that this graph passes through. So let's propose that as a question. Suppose you had a question, does 4, 0 lie on y equals to 1/2 x minus 2? Does this point lie on that graph? How would you know? How do you check? You just see if x equal to 4 and y equal to 0 satisfies the differential, satisfies the linear equation. Okay, you just plug into the equation and see if it works. Okay, so let's do that. Answer: we plug in y equal to 0 and x equals to 4 because this is x comma y, and then plug it into this equation. So it means you have 0 equals to 1/2 times 4 minus 2. And basically the question is whether this equation is satisfied, right? 4 times 1/2 is what? 2. 2 minus 2 is? 0. So 0 equals to 0. Check. It does work, okay? What does that mean? The point is on the line. Okay, good? All right. And the next topic I want to say is there's another way to draw the graph when you're given a line equation, and that is to find the x and y intercepts. Find x and y intercepts. Okay. Now, how does an x-intercept look like? X-intercept look like this: 4, 0. Right? In other words, your y coordinate is what?
0.
0, right? So to find x-intercept, set y equal to 0. Okay. For y-intercept, what should you do then? Set
X to 0.
x to 0. So let's do that for this graph. First, when you set y as 0, you have 0 equals to 1/2 x minus 2. Add 2 both sides, so you get 2 equals to 1/2 x. Now multiply by 2 both sides. 2 and 1/2 cancels, and you get 2 times 2, which is 4. Awesome. We found out that the x-intercept is 4. Now you plug in 0 to get the y-intercept. Y is equal to 1/2 times 0 minus 2. Then you get -2. Okay, so how does this help? Well, this is another quick way to draw the graph. Suppose you're given this, draw the graph, and more often than not, you'll be asked to actually write down the exact coordinates of the x and y intercepts, because those are very important points. So what you do is you say, okay, 1, 2, -2 is right here. and then you do 1, 2, 3, 4. Your x-intercept is right here, 4. Because those are the intercepts that we found. X is 4, y is -2. And then simply just connect the two because there's only one line passing through 2 points, right? And that's it. We have the graph. It's that easy, right? So that's another way to draw the
So
graph.
all we did was replace the,
Yeah, so to get the x-intercept, all we did was replaced y as 0 in here,
and then.
solved for x, right?
Okay.
And then to get the y-intercept, all we did was set x as 0 and solve for y, and then plot those points, connect them, and then that's the graph. Okay? So whenever you have y equals to mx plus b, you can do this.